Slurped it up, my G's. So today I want to talk about the plug-in trap, and you guys will know what I mean by this. And it's that more plugins or new plugins, and basically there's a bit of a nuance to it, right? Because what I'm trying to instill in you guys is this mindset that you don't need to have new plugins to finish a track or make an amazing record, but you can still like obtain new plugins from a different kind of mindset, because I would be a fool if I would come here and say to you guys never get new plugins, while at the same time I'm like doing videos about free plugins. I'm doing videos about and I'm trying new plugins out, But the difference is like every plugin that I get and every plugin that I try, like it's either for two things. It's to spark inspiration, or it's just to play around with and have a bit of fun, But realistically, like I already had all the plugins I needed like 10 years ago. There's nothing new under the sun. That's a bit of a I'm kind of embellishing it a bit, but like obviously there are new plugins that do new creative stuff, but there's nothing new under the sun in terms of making a wicked track. I could make a wicked track 10 years ago and I can make a wicked track today. Like the technology changes, but the whole process of making a track and like being creative like doesn't change, So but I just want to make this video to show you guys, because I was in the past, when I was like learning to become a better producer and like learning to get a better sound, I fell into this trap and this narrative of basically thinking like, oh, once I get that perfect plugin, or I have that like perfect setup of like particular amount of plugins, or like the right chain for processing and that kind of stuff, like I thought that was going to unlock the next level for me, if you know what I mean. I thought that was what was going to help me get my sound, but that turned out to be completely incorrect and untrue. And what actually helped me level up my sound and like unlock the next level that I kind of wanted was basically understanding like the whole fundamentals of mixing. Like when I started doing the clip to zero method, when I started getting better at creating separation between my sounds, when I started becoming more selective on like which sounds I'm using for a song, that's what changed the whole game for me. It was never in the end about the processing or the plugins that helped me. It was always about going back to basics and like just dialing in those things that actually matter, that are kind of boring, that you don't want to do, And it was about the time process and the journey of like learning how to improve like sort of day by day for like multiple years. That was really where the true unlocks came from. It wasn't from like particular pieces of software ever, So I'm going to continue to do videos about new plugins, and I'm going to continue to show you guys, all the cool new technology that's coming out and softwares that are coming out. But I just want you guys to bear in mind that it's always from that place of, oh, like it's just a bit of fun to play around with something new, and like maybe you get a bit of creative spark using this, and then it kind of inspires a track in another way. That's the frame of mind I'm always coming from. I don't want to come across to you guys ever like I'm out to sell you the fact that you need plugins to make a good song, that you need them to fix your sound, because that's just simply not true. So think of like new plugins and free plugins and all that kind of stuff as just inspiration sparks and a bit of fun sound design with new colors and new interfaces, that kind of thing, but if you really want to like level up your sound and like get unique and really refine your sound and polish it, it's not going to come through the plugins that you choose. It's going to come from like your mindset and your knowledge and your own creative process and your own creative journey and ideas. It's always going to come from that. And like you're just going to have to go through that journey. It's just going to take time and take years to like get really, really good at producing and just like get really, really sick and develop your own style. Like you can't shortcut it, You're not going to be able to like get a certain plugin and it's going to shortcut the journey at all. So you're just going to have to like keep going through like the whole process. And if you do want to like speed up the process, you can do that if you get lessons with me, for example. Like I can help you speed up the journey of like showing you exactly what you're doing wrong and explaining it to you. and it's just going to speed you up. But if you don't get lessons with me, you're still going to learn just through trial and error. You'll just figure things out along your journey anyway. But it will just take you longer, you know. But that's how I learned. I never got lessons with anyone. Like, I just learned everything myself through trial and error, through like 10 years of just going through the motions and then figuring out, okay, this is nonsense, okay, what about this? Oh, this actually works. You know, figuring out all the options and all the choices to make, like, along the production journey. Like, I figured that all out myself. And so, like, if you want to have lessons with me, I can show you what I know so that it speeds up your understanding. So that's the only way to really like speed up your skills, is to take lessons. But I'm not on this video just to promote that. I'm just saying that you got to go through that. You got to go through that journey of learning yourself anyway. And so, yeah, it's that constant journey of learning that's really gonna. Thank you, Sirens here in Berlin. It's wonderful and wonderfully noisy always, you know, when you're trying to make a video. Anyway, yeah, you're going to have to just go through that journey yourself, and that's where you're going to get those real creative unlocks, and that's where you're going to get your unique sound. It's just through the repetition and the, you know, trying and trying again. It's never going to be one particular plugin that does it for you, you know. So don't rely on new plugins or more plugins to unlock your. Thank you. Yes, we know you're here. Yes, very exciting. Lots of people are currently walking past and looking at me as well at this lake. I thought I'd take you guys to a nice lake near where I live. This is called Weissensee. It's yeah, just, you know, not too far from where I am. So it's lovely though, a lovely Sunday. Anyway, so recap: plugins, they're not going to solve your problems, but feel free to use them just for inspiration and to spark some ideas. I think a lot of you guys kind of know this already, right? But yeah, when I come to you with like plugin videos, just think of it from that mindset of it's just inspiration, sparks, it's a bit of fun, but realistically, you know, everything that you do that's going to develop you as a producer is going to be done through the reps, through the hard work, and through learning. And you know, you could have made a great song 10, 15 years ago without the plugins that we have today. So nothing new that comes out is going to solve, you know, any issue for you. You know, you might get slightly better sidechaining or whatever, but that's about it. You know, new creativity and new ideas, but just training your ears is really the key, and that's something you just can't rush. It just takes time, and your understanding of mix downs and just like the whole learning process just happens naturally over time. So keep at it, Mudgies, keep smashing it, and while you're smashing it, smash that like button as well. Leave a comment down below, subscribe as well if you're new, and thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in my video description down below as well. I've got one-on-one lessons available, mastering services, preset packs on my website for phase plant, Serum, Current, Vital, and all that good stuff. And come and join my Patreon if you want to support me as well. We've got a great Discord community. There's also some affiliate links down below if you need some D&B drum samples or some other cool stuff. All right, that's it for me today. More from me soon. Much love.